pocket, it's 6 feet. So if you see me putting models on the railing here, it's because it's part of the game table. The only thing I'm losing is pocket and that pocket. So we'll call that impassable terrain. The game table is set up the way like that with terrain. And for the Space Wolf army, we're going to start off with a lord on a Thunder Wolf with 3 Thunder Wolf cavalry, and he has 2 Pharisian wolves with him. 3 units of Wolf Guard in Terminator armor. They all have meltas, and they're all in drop pods. 2 units of 6 Grey Hunters, and 2 units of Long Fangs with missile launchers. And for the Tyranid side, we have a Hive Tyrant with wings, a Trigon Prime, 2 units of Warriors, both with heavy Venom cannons and Rending Claws, a Doom and Mountine, a Spore Pod. Yeah, this is supposed to be here, but 3 units of not Hormagots, but the Termagots, and they're just based. We got 10 Yumgarl Gene Stealers, and we have 2 Venom Thropes. This Lictor here is gonna sub it as my second Venom Thrope. So that's Tyranids and Space Wolves 1500, and we'll start the game here in a second. Alright, this is how we deployed for the Space Marines. The Space Wolves are going first. They do have the 3 Wolf Guard units in reserves in the drop pods. And then that's the Tyranid army there. And the same thing, they have the Doom and Mountine and the 10 Yumgarl Gene Stealers in reserves. So the Space Wolves are going first. And I don't think the Tyranids are gonna steal initiative, but we'll see. And we'll be back after turn 1 Space Wolves. Alright, it's actually Tyranid's turn 1. They did manage to roll 6 to steal the initiative. Movement, surprisingly everybody, well, these guys just moved up 6 inches. Trigon Prime did the same. All the people that were in difficult terrain, they all rolled 6s to get out. The Warriors, the Termagots, and the 2 Venom Thropes there. And then the rest of the army just moved with them. The Hive Tyrant did fly up and moved 24 inches, shot at the Thunder Wolf, managed to get 1 wounded, but he saved it on his 3+ armor save. Trigon Prime was out of range, and then the 2 warrior units with the Venom cannon shot, wounded a few times, and well, actually scattered off this unit here with this warrior unit, and the other one actually managed to hit, had 4 hits, wounded 2, and they managed to save it on their armor save. So that's it for Tyranid shooting. We'll be back with Space Wolf. Alright, Space Wolf's turn 1. Drop pod assault came in, 2 Terminator units came in. I tried to land them both behind the line, but one actually moved 5 inches, and then the other one scattered over the army into difficult terrain. I did manage to pass all 2 for the Terminators and the drop pod there. What else? Thunderwolf moved up, and this squad here moved up, and that's it actually. Shooting phase. Shots from the Terminators with the melta guns took out the 3 Tyranid warriors. The Terminators here took out another 2 or I think it was 3 or 4 Termagots there. Shooting from this squad here took out 1. Missile launchers from here went against the Hive Tyrant there. Since it's flying, I had to roll 6. I did manage to roll 1 6 and actually wounded. So he did not evade. So he took a wound there, and then missiles from this squad here did the same thing. Again, he did not evade and took out another wound there. And this unit here shot at the Trigon Prime there, managed to hit maybe 4 times and failed to win. So that's, oh, and then for the assault phase, they tried to assault, were at about an inch, half an inch shy, and they did lose another wound to Overwatch from 5 guys, or yeah, about 5 guys. And actually in the last Tyranid phase, I forgot to say that the Trigon Prime there shot at this squad here and managed to take out 1 guy. So that's Space Wolves turn 1. We'll be back with Tyranid turn 2. Alright, Tyranids turn 2, a lot of things happened. Sport Pod with Doom Maltai came in, and the Yumgarl Gene Stealers woke up from their dormant state. Movement from them, from the Tyranids, the squad that was all the way to the edge here moved to meet those Terminators there. The middle Terminator God squad moved to meet these Terminators. And then everything just shifted to kind of fight this main side here. The Hive Tyrant went into glide, I think it's glide mode, and came in to fight against these guys here. And then these Termagots just moved, then ran. And I think that's it. Shooting phase. We'll start with the Doom Mountai. He, with his brain sucky power, took out this whole squad of Longfangs. They rolled really bad on 3d6. I think it was like 16 or something like that. And then this squad was actually okay. They passed their leadership, and the Thunderwolf also passed their leadership. What else? Shooting from this Termagot unit actually managed to kill 3 Terminators. This shot also the Terminators, but managed to do nothing. They did hit, it did wound, but Terminators saved it on 2+. This unit here took 1 more casualty from shooting from the Hive Tyrant. And I think that's it for shooting. They shot at this squad here, but managed to scatter off. Assaults, Hive Tyrant assaulted this squad here, killed 3. And the guy actually passed his morale or leadership test here. This guy here, oh, I forgot this. The Doom Mountai used Cataclysm on this squad here and managed to kill 5 of the 6, and this guy ran away. Now assault phase. The Yumgarl Gene Stealers came in to attack the Lord here with his Thunderwolf Cavalry. Thunderwolf Cavalry, or the Lord and his cavalry, managed to kill 5 of them, and the Gene Stealers killed everybody but him because of his invuln save. His Belt of Rust on his 4+ actually took a lot of rending. I think it was like 4, I want to say 5 or 6 rending. Close combat here, the Gene Stealer or the Termagots managed to do nothing, and the Terminators managed to kill 4. And the same thing over there. A lot of Termagots shot and assaulted in and managed to do nothing, and the Terminators killed 4. And that is it so far. A lot of Space Marines dead, a lot of Space Wolves. We'll see what happens in Space Wolf turn 3. Or Space Marines, Space Wolves turn 2. Drop pod came in first off, dropped off these guys here. It did manage to scatter, but I need these guys to be a little bit more than 6 inches away from the Doom there. The guy right there rallied, moved us 3 inches and then another 6. What else? Not a lot of stuff moved since a lot of stuff was in combat. Shooting, this squad here, Terminator squad there, and that lone guy all shot to the Doom of Malantai and managed to do actually 6 wounds on him. Let's see, and then 2 drop pods there shot at the Venom Thrope there and managed to cause 1 unsaved wound. Assaults, of course, the Hive Tyrant here took out the lonely Space Grey Hunter there. The last Grey Hunter there went into combat with the Doom of Malantai, and miraculously the Wolf Lord there managed to kill off 4, Gene Stealers with only losing 1 wound there. And I did lose another Terminator there to just overwhelming numbers. And the last squad there managed to cause 4 unsaved wounds, took out 4 Termagants. They failed their leadership and they did manage to run away. So I don't think they're going to regroup since they're really close to the board edge. And then these guys managed to consolidate 5 inches, this guy 1 inch, and this guy consolidated 6 inches. So that's Space Wolves turn 2. We'll be back with Tyranids turn 3. Alright, Tyranid turn 3. A lot of things happen here. This squad here moved and ran. The Hive Tyrant moved to assault this unit here of Long Fangs. Nothing really happened with the Doom. Nobody was around to do the brain sucky power thing. So they swapped attacks and nothing happened. What else? This whole unit here just moved. Kill the Trigon. So that's it for Tyranids turn 3. We'll be back with Space Wolves turn 3. Alright, Space Wolves turn 3. This squad here moved to kind of reinforce the Long Fangs here, and the Wolf Lord went up to reinforce the Terminators. Shooting, this drop head here shot at the Termagants, killed 1, and then the other 2 drop pods shot at the Venom Thrope and managed to do nothing. Shooting from this squad and this squad managed to bring that 20-man squad down to, looks like 8. They did fail their morale test and they're running back. Assault, the last Terminator there, managed to lose assault to these Termagants there. The Terminator did 1, managed to kill 1, and then actually he failed 2 of the 3 saves. This squad, this guy here, this Grey Hunter here, is still fighting against the Doom and Malantine. They both did nothing to each other. And the Trigon Prime managed to kill the last 2 Terminators. The Wolf Lord did manage to get into close combat with them, and there was enough. The Trigon Prime caused 4 wounds, which the Terminator soaked up 3, and the Wolf Lord saved on his 4+. And with his Power Fist managed to wound him 4 times. So that's not really looking good for the Wolf Lord there, since the Trigon is going before him next turn. But that is it for Space Wolves. We'll be back with Tyranids turn 4. Alright, Tyranid turn... what is it? Tyranid turn 4. Yes, turn 4. The 2 Venom Thropes moved to support the Trigon Prime. The Warriors moved up and actually managed to get those Termagants in Synapse range. So now they're coming back. This unit of Termagants moved up. And that was pretty much it. There's not a lot of stuff on the board anymore. So shooting phase, the Termagant shot in here. Managed to do a couple wounds, and I saved on my 2+. The Warriors shot the Venom Cannon here, managed, and it scattered completely off. And actually, the Tentacle Ripper or whatever went against my drop pod. It is strength 6, I believe. and managed to glance it. It would really get a hit, and they glanced it 2 times, so it's down to 1 hull point. What else? The Termagants didn't come in and assault. They lost combat because their face. I mean. So we'll be back with Space Wolves turn 4. Alright, Space Wolves turn 4. Again, turns are going a little quicker now since I don't have a lot of things on the field. The Terminator squad moved up to face against that lonely Termagant there. Actually wanted to assault them just to get the extra consolidation roll there. My Wolf Lord did manage to die from the just 4 attacks. Since they're wounded on 2+, it's poison 2+. Just I guess his luck ran out, and he managed to fell one since he's going after with the Power Fist. They consolidate towards the Terminators there, and shooting here went against the Spore Pods, since I thought that my Wolf Lord was going to mop up against those Venom Thropes. And then the Doom Mountide took 1 more wound from the lonely Grey Hunters there. And that's pretty much it. So we'll be back with turn 5 for the Tyranids. All right, turn 5. We're actually going to do it for both armies here. The battle there, the warriors there, and with the Venom Thropes managed to kill 3. 2 on the first round on the Tyranids turn, and then 1 on the Space Wolves turn. And the Terminators, the Wolf Guard there, managed to kill the 2 Venom Thropes and haven't put any wounds whatsoever on those warriors there. Here we managed to, this drop pod here managed to kill off the Spore Pod, and the Grey Hunters managed to take another wound off the Doom. Everything else, squad here and the 2 drop pods, all shot at the Termagant squad and managed to kill them all. And that is it for turn 5, and we'll see if we go into the next turn. And I roll a 4, so we'll do turn 6. So we'll be back at the end of turn 6 for both armies. Alright, turn 6, those 2 guys just kept on whacking each other and did nothing. Well, yeah, did nothing. And then they also did the same thing, and the Tyranid warriors with their rending claws managed to kill another Terminator. And the Terminator in return managed to put 1 wound on the warrior. So that's the game we rolled to see if it goes further, and it doesn't. So there's the game. Only 3 units remaining for the Space Wolves and 2 units remaining for the Tyranids. The score is 11 Space Wolves to 9 Tyranids. Both the teams had Slay the Warlord. Oh, actually it's 10 to 11. Tyranids had First Blood. So 10 to 11, really, really close. And actually, if I think it went a little further, the Tyranids would probably lose. They just didn't have a lot of stuff on the field. But 10 to 11, a really close game and a lot of fun. Tyranids actually put up a bigger fight, and for a while I was really, really scared. I think the The Wolf Lord over there was extremely lucky fighting against that Trigon Prime and managed to hold his own until he could take him down. So again, the end is 11 Space Wolves to 10, wherever the 4 is, there it goes, 10, and a Space Wolf victory. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.